now. Hey, Sekou, how are you?
Roz, how you doing, 3D? What's happening?
All's good.
Oh, we're living over here, and I have a question for you. The question we all want to know, everybody's talking about. Is Kawhi going to go and show up? Do you think he should show up to camp?
I really do. I think, obviously he and Pop are no longer connected, the way they were when he was with the Spurs. So you've eliminated that drama. But now it's about Kawhi showing up and making sure everybody knows that he's healthy and ready to play for Toronto and ready to be a free agent next summer and have that option. And the only lingering thing about Kawhi right now is what is the status of his, physical health? How healthy is he? Is he ready to compete at a high level? There's no better place for him to show it, Roz, than at USAB training camp with, 30 some of the other best players in the world.
So Kawhi Leonard, he has something to prove still. This could be an opportunity for him to show up there. But two guys that we already know are not showing up, LeBron James and Steph Curry, they will not attend. Is that all good? I know that I've read and heard it won't upset their standing as far as wanting to play with the team, but is that good for a new coaching era with Greg Popovich? And what does that say to the other teammates around? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, if it was anybody other than LeBron James and Steph Curry, it might be an issue. Maybe I guess Kevin Durant could get away with that probably. But no, Pop knows these guys. They're entrenched in the USAB program. They've won gold medals before, competed in different events over the years for USAB. If LeBron needs a summer off, I'm sure the staff of USA Basketball is not going to fret about it. If Steph needs to take, this couple-day training camp off, they're going to be understanding of those guys and the commitments they may have had otherwise. Again, if they want to play, they want to be on the World Cup roster, and if they want to be on the Olympic roster in 2020, they're going to have every opportunity to make that team. This won't be held against them.
And Sekou, now we know that Pop's taking over, and we know Coach K did an excellent job with putting his personality on the team. How do you see Pop handling these guys, knowing that he has to compete with them throughout the regular season?
3D, that's a great question. It's the most interesting dynamic they've had since USAB resuscitated itself. They haven't had a coach who had to deal with these guys during the regular season. I think that gave Coach K a really level playing field with all of these players in the national program to kind of decide who would fit at which event. This is going to be different now because they're going to see Pop all year long. You're going to see him throughout the season. If you play in the Western Conference, you're going to see him multiple times. So it's kind of a dual relationship you have with him as a competitor and then as one of the members of the national team. The best part, though, for Pop is that he's got such respect around the league and in basketball circles around the world. I don't think he's going to have any issues blending these guys into a very cohesive unit when it's time to get the USA across your chest. And the one thing that you got to remember about Greg Popovich, he's coached some of the best already in the NBA and internationally. He's also won a ton. You talk about a guy with 5 championships. If you don't walk into the door and get the respect of those players with that, I don't know what else it would take.
Sekou, who else on the training camp roster has an opportunity to really show out either at camp or at the World Cup?
Well, there's so many guys, Roz, and, with the number of players you have in the player pool, whichever 12, guys you select for that roster are going to ball out. We all know that. But I think Anthony Davis, if you look at where he was in 2012 in London, I was there at the Olympics when he was just a pup. And all the veteran players loved seeing him develop the way he did over the course of that summer. You look up now, all these years later, he's ascended to that level you thought he could, but he's yet to take an international team or one of the USA basketball teams and really be the man. This could be his summer coming up in 2019 to really assume that number one position on team. Kyrie did it in Spain at the World Cup, and obviously the Olympic team, you got a number of all-stars and superstars out there playing a large role. But for World Cup, I think Anthony Davis could be that guy.
All right, Sekou, thank you for your time and insights. I know they're going to send you out to Vegas. More Vegas time. I was just with you at NBA Summer League. Boy, you better be. You have one on the slots or something out there. But thank you for your time. All right,
Thanks,
y'all.
guys. Send money soon. Send money soon.
All right, a couple of games in the W tonight. We check in on the action when we come back.
Well, my past seasons here in America, I've packed on a couple of pounds, but I'm older now and I know like what's good for my body. Can I get carrot, broccoli, and mushroom greens? The lighter I am, the faster I am, and the more I can do on court. I got my mind and my body in a good place. Yeah, it's good to finally know what works for my body.
53 points, a new WNBA record for Liz Cambage.
Liz Cambage has been added back to this roster. She stepped away from the WNBA, really grew into herself, matured, and now this woman is a force to be reckoned with.
I took a year off last year in 2017. I was, ready to start doing back-to-back seasons again, so I spent a bit of time with the Australian team. You got to really step up your game. You're playing like 35 to 40 minutes and the ball's just going at you. So that really developed my game as a go-to player.
She's trying to take ownership on this team and lead this team.
I feel like a natural born leader. I'm just trying to do what I can on the court. So that's all we're focusing on is just each game, each team, game by game right now.
Dallas Wings in Chicago taking on the Sky. Liz Cambage has scored 88 points in the last 2 games.
On fire.
Right? Hot, hot, hot. And here she is running her lane and finishing the layup. Oh, they know the right answer. Get the ball inside to the big girl.
Feed her, finish it, keep the ball high. I love it. I love it.
She finished with 23 points in the game, and at halftime, the Sky were up 5. All right, third quarter, though. Courtney Vandersloot doing what she does.
Yes, down low, great pass, great finish.
And this time she found Dolson there. This time finds Allie Quigley. Wait, she's not done. More creation.
I like it. Find the money ball.
Finds Gabby Williams there for the 3. Oh, another assist. Uses the screen. And
Pass.
nice pick and roll with Dolson. She set a team record with 15 assists in the game. And now, okay, she can score too. Guess what she did?
What'd she do?
First triple-double in team history. 13 points, 15 assists, 10 rebounds.
Nice.
Sky win. All right, next game. Seattle Storm in Connecticut taking on the Sun. And what Connecticut does is find Chiney Ogwumike. She got it going.
That's pretty smart. Feed her, she finishes strong.
Rolling to the basket. She had 15 of her 21 points in the first half. All right, but then for the Seattle Storm, Jewel Lloyd takes over.
Oh, cookies. Let's get out and run.
Little offense off of defense. Never hurt nobody.
Like it. Nice. Empty.
So good I had to sing it.
I like it.
This time, driving in traffic, she finishes. And now more from Jewel Lloyd.
Ooh.
Caught you reaching.
Leave it.
She caught him reaching, knocks down the 3. And Jewel Lloyd getting some love for her teammates. This time, where is the defense? She has the hot hand.
Yes, she does. Another money ball.
Finished with a season-high 31 points. The Storm win, and they have the best record in the league. 1 week. Oh, so now we have the All-Star rosters. Just like the NBA, the WNBA have a new format for All-Star. Team captain, Team Elena Delle Donne, and her stars. She's got the rookie Asia Wilson, and then Candace Parker. Her squad features the 2 Ogwumike sisters.
I like it a lot. See, Candace was smart. She knew what she was doing. She knew what she
Sister,
was doing.
sister. Awesome.
love.
Can't wait to see the All-Star game coming up. All right, and speaking of coming up, when we come back, we take one last magical look at Summer League in Las Vegas.
Oh, Las Vegas.
Nights at the buzzer, a few of the rookies didn't leave before witnessing some Vegas street magic.
You got Anderson and Gobert, right? Mo, pick one to use. Which one do you want to use for this?
Gobert.
This? Hold on to him. We don't need him really quick. Which one do you want to use for the trick? How are the thoughts?
Falls.
Falls? Cool.
My guy.
And watch. We're going to rip. Just a corner. Off of this. Watch the corner. Squeeze it. Gone. Corner disappeared. We're going to make the corner vanish. One corner's missing. Hold that. We're going to use this one for this next part. Watch. We're going to rip them too. Right down there. And I don't want you to think I'm doing anything funny. Mo, continue ripping that all the way down so it's 2 pieces of the card. Just rip it all the way in half. Perfect. We're actually going to rip him into 2 pieces. And I want you to look. If we could rip this card kind of in half, we might find there's a piece of something else down inside of this card.
Yo.
There's something inside the card.
No, it's not the corner.
Inside the card, there's something in there. There's a corner in there from another card.
Chill.
It would be cool if this matched.
Yeah, it does. It matches perfect.
It matches perfectly. If we ripped the card and found we had a corner to another card and it matched.
Look. Nah, man. Yo, I'm done, yo. I gotta leave, man. This
He's
is
done.
I'm
That's
done.
it. I scared him off.
I gotta go.
That's crazy. 3D, come here. Come here. Let me see right here. Ooh,
Oh,
a little
you
magic
got
myself. I got
trickery.
some money right there. Who
They better
knew?
get my money back. Get my
$5.
money.
This is my dollar, though. All right, we have some tricks as well, but thank you for watching Game Time with us tonight. He's Dennis Scott, 3D. I'm Roz Goldon-Whitting, and we'll see you for the next one.
You got tricky.
Look.
Where'd you find that dollar?
It's magic. And watch this.
Oh, you put. Oh, I know that. You put it in your pocket. See y'all later.
In case this doesn't work, I got something to fall back
Don't
on.
have no
Broadcasting
trick.
doesn't work. I'm a magician.